Yeah, when I started here 9 years ago, I wasn't, I guess, necessarily 100% sure what I wanted to do. I was open to all the opportunities and willing to learn, so I knew that was going to help me along the journey. I always thought I wanted to be in operations, and I never thought I would be in this current role, which I'm 100% grateful for. But operations was always my thing. I always felt accomplished leaving here at the end of the day, and you know, I like to see results, and I felt like in operations, that was something I always enjoyed, was seeing results.
3.5 years or so, and I actually started out on the floor. I was running a Hager, and I did that for a couple months, and then I was ready for a change, and then I mentioned that I was interested in running a press brake. A new program came around where it was training for a press brake program. There was a grant through the state, and I was one of the first people that got to do it. There was three businesses that went into it, and they sent 2 people from the floor, and we did that. It lasted for a couple months, a couple times a week for a couple months, and then I got a certificate, and then I was moved up into actually a cell. So I got to run the press brake, the Hager still, and then I got to get trained on the turret. So I was on 3 different machines, so after I learned about press brake, then I had to learn about the turret, so I was always doing something different.
So I came in on the weekend shift as a turret operator. Did that for 6 years and moved up into a quality control position. And from there, went on to team lead after doing that for a few years, and then made my way into a supervisor role that I'm currently doing.
Right before I graduated college, Muza had an opening for a buyer, so I applied, and after a little while I was hired for that, and then I started here 2 days after I graduated, and then I worked in purchasing for 7 years, and after that I was approached about working in customer service to use my knowledge that I had learned while I was in purchasing to help out our customers from a customer service standpoint. And then after about 3 years of that, I moved into the operations group and am helping to schedule the shop.
My first beginnings here, never been in fabrication. Someone that I knew worked here, so they suggested it. I was ready to do something with my hands and not just sit behind a desk. So came here and started on the Hagers, moved to the turrets, ended my time out on the floor at the EML, the turret laser combo. Customer service position opened up, applied for that, and started that probably, I believe, 8 years ago, and 2 years ago now in the account development manager position.
I remember in those first few weeks, I did not think I was going to be able to run that machine without my trainer being there. Okay. You just keep showing up and keep putting in the work, and eventually you catch on and you're doing it. Okay. It's cool to see somebody come in off the street and be trained on a machine and do what I did. See them put in the work and start to move up and advance into different positions. I can really relate to that because I was in their shoes.
Muza has a lot more opportunity. However, we do run a lot of complex jobs, but it allowed me to learn more and be more coachable from the aspect of when I was training and stuff. We have some great technology and some great mentors as well who are able to coach with that new technology that we have here on site.
I feel like if you're willing to learn, the engineers, the supervisors, even the machine operators are more than willing to share their knowledge and teach you what they know so that you can grow yourself. If it's learning how to talk to customers or learning how to be a good ear to the employees on the floor. I don't think there's one person, no. I think it's a little bit of everybody.
Been very supportive of everything I've ever done. Even in days where, like on the stressful days, I've had people that I barely talk to say, you know, you're doing good, just keep on trucking kind of thing. So it was really nice. Very appreciated when people that you don't even talk to or think that you think they don't know what you're doing or what you're going through, and they do. And they're always there for you if you need any help or anything like that. They'll always be there to help.
Coming here was very intimidating. I didn't even really know about fabrication. I was younger and never dealt with it before. So it was very intimidating. Being trained by the group of people that I was trained with was extremely helpful. They were very informative and, learning the process of, what was done at the Hagers. At that point, I really had no idea. Even running a turret, I had no idea what the end, what was the end product and what did the customers. At that point, I really didn't know. So coming through the whole process, customer service, and then now my role, you really get to see the front end of it and have a better understanding of the whole process from start to finish. So that was a really neat experience to see this end of it as well.